Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss on a very interesting topic, that is RACI Matrix. And in our day-to-day project management and responsibilities, like it comes into the play because this is a strategic framework for project governance that is used across organizations and industries without any boundaries. So it drives the accountability in complex teams, like who is accountable for what. Okay, let's get started by defining the framework. RACI is a tool used to clarify roles and responsibilities across complex projects, ensuring no task is left without an owner. Let's suppose we have started a project, a simple project of website development. Okay, now in this, the accountability should be taken by different folks, like the web designer will take the UI UX into the account, the designing experience, the customer experience. The development part will be done by the web developer or a full stack developer. The monitoring and tracking of the purpose that the project is on the track will be done by the project manager, associate project manager, program managers. Okay, so every task should be assigned with a owner. Okay, there should be ownership of every task. Let's say the first page needs to be designed. The ownership is with the web designer. At the point once the design is complete, the development will take place for the functionalities of different whatever it is. So like that, we need to clarify the roles and responsibilities, that who is doing what in that project. So the responsibles, the doers, the execution core, I could say, the individual who physically perform the work to complete the task or deliver the output, they are the executors of the project. And at least one responsible person must be assigned to every task. Let's suppose I have created a project and a project board, and on that Jira I have created multiple tasks. So for each task that has been created, I need to assign at least one responsible person who will execute the task and complete it, right? Multiple responsibles are allowed but require coordination. Let's suppose on a single task there could be like two people could be coordinating and doing that, right? Two designers on one single page or two designers on different pages or something like that. So it just happens, but at least one responsible must be assigned to every task. So that are called doers. Now accountable, the owners, ultimate ownership, the person who owns the outcome and signs off on the work. They are answerable for the task success or failure. One accountable person should be there only for per task, like who takes accountability whether the task is completed or not, and the acceptance criteria are met for that task. Getting it? Like whether the task is successfully deployed or not. Consultant, the experts, strategic advisors, you can say, subject matter experts whose opinion are sought before decisions are finalized or work is completed. Consultation is a two-way street. These stakeholders actively influence the output of their expertise. So there are consultants who needs to be consulted for the task. Let's suppose there is something new requirement that needs to be implemented on a platform or on a website, and how to achieve the end goal. So for that purpose we already have in organizations subject matter experts, something called. So they provide their expertise, like how to which path, what is the best approach that we should take and how to achieve the goals. Getting? Now the informed is the stakeholders, which is like one-way communication. Stakeholders who are updated on progress or completion but do not directly contribute to the task. Stakeholders are primary stakeholders and secondary stakeholders. Primary stakeholders are having direct impact with the project. Secondary stakeholders are having a low impact but are associated, and the visibility should be there. So stakeholders can be in the organization, or if you are in a client facing project, so client is also a stakeholder, comes to the stakeholder side. Visibility is like ensures that teams impacted by the task outcome can prepare for future steps without being in the day-to-day work, right? Efficiency is there, reduces meeting fatigue by replacing active participation with concise reporting for non-essential parties. So these three is comes one informed. So what we gone through, RACI. R is for responsible, A for accountability, C is for consultant, and I is for informed. So this is a complete breakdown. Strategic benefits of RACI. So the faster decisions eliminates too many cooks by defining the single approver. Okay. It helps to take more faster decisions, eliminate duplications, and workload balance is also there, and open communication channels is there. Like it sets the clear expectation for who needs to be in the loop. Risk mitigation is also another thing, prevents gaps in responsibility where task falls through the cracks, right? So it clarifies the boundaries. These are like gives the ownerships of each task, that what needs to be done, who will be doing it, and when it is going to get completed. The implementation roadmap will look like this, like list the tasks, identify all deliverables and key decisions in sequence, map the roles, identify every stakeholder and role involved, assign RACI, allocate RACI and I letters to each task grid cell, review, check for golden rules, 1A at least 1 hour. Okay, like one person should be accountable and one should be responsible. Socialize, discuss with the team to ensure full buy-in, like everyone is taking the good participation. Avoiding RACI failure, the red flags, multiple accountables, like you should avoid these things, like you should not give multiple people's accountability for a single task, leading to confusion on final approval and finger pointing. Too many consultants causing analysis paralysis and slowing project momentum. If there will be too many subject matter experts that need to be consulted on one particular thing, task or project, but so it will cause a lot of confusion. So we should take only one or two maximum. Operational risk is the static document, forgetting to update the matrix as project scope evolves, lack to buy-in, imposing the matrix without discussing it with the people assigned, right? So these things we need to avoid when we are going to the RACI. Software launch example matrix is there. This is an example for you. We are defining project scope. Accountable is project manager, consultant is developing team, UX designer is responsible, and marketing informed. Designing wireframes, project manager is now has the consultation, DevOps team is informed, UX designer is responsible and accountable, and marketing is informed. Okay, so and then develop front end code. So project manager is again accountable. Development team now comes to the responsibility. UX designer is consultant, marketing is informed, user testing and QA, project manager will be informed, development team will be responsible for user testing and QA, the testing team, UX designer is accountable, marketing team is consultant only. So like this the whole approach works, and you can break down and make it more bigger. Like if the project is, this is just a sample task to make sure that you are lined on the right path and you understand the concept clearly. Okay, so project scope is of course a work of project manager only. Developing front end code is also accountability of project manager, like but the responsible is executor is the development team for developing the front end code, right? And similarly wireframes designing is can be done by UX designer or any other designing teams like Figma, who uses Figma or something. So like this we need to user testing and QA, quality assurance is done by development team, accountability is for UX designer, and project manager needs to be informed that this is done. So this is just a simple matrix to define how RACI works. And what is the impact of RACI implementation? The decision time after RACI is lower and before it is higher. Okay, and the role confusion after implementation of RACI is 15%, but before RACI people are confused at what role we pick, what we need to do, how to spearhead things. So it is 70-80% I say. So I have given a quick brief on the concept overview on the RACI matrix, so that in case if you are asked somewhere, you can easily define that, yeah, this is the thing, how you can define the RACI matrix. Now in case if you are having any questions, concerns or queries, please feel free to write down the comments. I will surely answer them once I've seen them, and I'll surely get back to you. And you should ready to line your team with the RACI templates. In case if you want the RACI templates, you can also drop the comment. I will surely share a example RACI template in the Google Sheets. That would be really helpful for more better understanding. And thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon for more updates. And thank you.